Good day, viewers. Thank you for joining us on Global Entertainment TV show, and welcome to another segment of your opinion, where we tackle the hottest topic in entertainment alongside with the viewers. So be sure to send in your opinion while the show goes on. Send us a message on WhatsApp or interact on our comment sections as well. We would love to hear from you. Today's topic is buying cash epidemic. POS charges has been skyrocketing, making it increasingly expensive to withdraw even small amounts of cash. This is particularly burdensome for low-income individuals and small businesses. ATMs are frequently empty, forcing people to rely heavily on POS service. This not only adds financial strain but also creates inconveniences and frustration. This situation is impacting everyone, from students to retirees. It makes basic transactions difficult and hindering economic activities. Bella, what is your opinion on this? What are your thoughts on this?
First of all, I'm going to start with that. It's not actually bad for those POS to actually exist in Nigeria, but
Okay.
the bad side that we're actually talking about now is the bank not
Having
dispensing,
any cash?
not the ATM not dispensing and going into the bank, and then they are telling you that this is the minimum amount that they wanted to dispense for you. It's getting too much. Yeah, the POS can actually exist, but we need to know that the bank that we kept our money inside is working, is operating. I can't actually have like 1,000 naira in the bank, and then that is just my last hope, and I needed it. Go to the bank, and then the bank will tell me that
No cash.
no cash. I want to use the ATM. The ATM is not dispensing, and then I have to buy the money from a POS person that is hawking money up and down. And then the next thing, 100 naira is being withdrawn from it. Left
Remaining
with
900.
900 naira. But I already have budget for that 1,000 naira that I wanted to use it, but now it's being cut short. This is the problem we are having. We are not saying that the purpose for that is for just transfer, but now it's as if that is now a pandemic in every corner, everywhere, every street. You see them
500 naira sef. They are looking for 100 naira.
that is the problem.
500 naira for
That is the
100
problem
naira.
we are trying to see. If there is anything that could be done, they should just cut short this POS operation, and then let the ATM and the bank should start operating normally. Buying your own money in Nigeria is just as if that we don't really know that this is actually a bad thing, but it feels like it's so comfortable because there is means for all those people to live and then take care of their family.
I could remember a day when they were moving just 1,000 naira sef for 20 naira, 1,000 naira for 30 naira. All of a sudden, skyrocket straight to
Because
20.
yes, everybody is now moving in. That is one thing. That is one thing about Nigeria. When they see that one thing is selling, they don't even want it to know if it's going to benefit.
See a particular junction, having like 5 to 10
They are
kilos.
rushing into it. They are going into it. Some people are going to be like, it's the livelihood of this person. You don't have to take it away. We are not saying that we should take it away, but the cost of it is too much.
Okay. Thank you for that. So, Stephen, what is your opinion?
Well, I think the POS is doing us more good than harm in the country, because an instance where someone stays in a rural area and an instance where someone stays in an urban area, those that stay far from where a bank is a plus to them, and those that stay close to a bank, they will tell you, no, my bank supposed to get cash now. We're supposed to go cash bank, go withdraw our money, put am for pocket. Why we say go ATM, we no go see money, we go see go buy am again. So in this case, even the banks also are having benefit of it. They have their own gain in this also, because
they sell the money to them.
They are selling this money out to people, and these same people are selling it to us. Before it was lesser than 100 naira, now it's 100 naira.
20 naira, 30 naira, 15 naira.
Because these people are going there to buy it. Now that the bankers now know that this person is a POS attendant, this person, they don't have to sell it to them. Before they will just go to the bank normally. I want to withdraw 200,000. I want to withdraw 400,000. What do you want to use for business? Now they notice that this particular person is a POS merchant. Okay, this person, I have to sell it to this person, and for this person to have that customer relationship with the cashier or the banker. Okay, let me go there fast and collect this money out. They will have to buy it from them and collect it easy from them. So me, I believe slashing out POS is not a good idea, because Banks alone sef, network issue. When you get to bank, you see queue. Someone that is urgent need of cash cannot say, let me run to the bank, and you know your bank is like, it's like 30 minutes walk or 20 minutes walk from your house to the bank. You look at this out of taking bike. If I'm taking bike from my house to bank because I want to withdraw 5,000 naira, I will spend 200 naira going. Coming back 200 naira, that's 400. You feel like, this 5,000 I want to, it's not better I go to the POS and collect 5,000 naira and they charge me 100 naira for it instead of wasting 300 naira. So it's a plus to us, and it's also a disadvantage to us, because now that so many people they've taken the advantage of it. Is now rampant. It's now rampant. Even banks said, assuming banks now are keeping money in the ATM, will be like, okay, now let me take this system, let me go to the bank. It's not that much period. But me now, for the past 8 months now, I can't remember when last I went to the bank to withdraw money. Everything I do is on the POS. I want to pay for light, POS. Pay for anything, POS. So it's doing more good to us than harm.
It's not actually the good. We are not saying that it's not doing anybody favor, because in the Western country, the ATM machine that can be found everywhere. Because if you're going to do, I don't expect Nigeria to have, like, maybe it's because of the way we are. Because if there's going to be a POS in a rural community where there is not enough security, and then the money is there, you're going to wake up in the next morning and then find that place is being vandalized the following day. So maybe that was the security reason that most banks don't want it to just place their ATM machine anywhere like that. But at the same time, I was expecting that there could be a little reducement of it, because you're in front of the bank, you see a POS actually asking you to come and use POS, buy withdraw your money from here, and it's not like it's going to be free. The most annoying part is that
all these I'm not even after. What I'm after is that imagine you selling 1,000 for 100 naira. The money is too much. They should try and cut it down.
That one is not even the problem.
They should try and cut it
So
down.
the money is too much, but when you get to a case of emergency, you not go to twice to pay for it.
Exactly, but still, they should try and cut it down. Imagine that case of emergency. After that thing has been solved on at that particular time, the person will still go back and think that now then I use it. It's not that kind of thing.
One thing in the thing that is currently happening in Nigeria is that everything is actually on upside down. And it's not even going to happen in the nearest time. That okay, we needed to straighten things in the right way.
You need the market like that. You see, POS charges in the next, let me say, 3 months or 4 months, it will increase.
If the banks say that they can just sit and look at them doing all these things.
Exactly. So that's why they're saying that they should do something to it.
If the banks start just putting money inside their ATM, it will be a win-win for some people. Because now that the reason why this is rampant is because the POS masters now believe that even bank, if you go to the bank, go to the POS ATM, you will not see money there. And even though you go there, the money when I see them and not be up to. If you line up in the queue, when you get to your turn, the money is gone. And if going to the bank, the kind of time, and you go there, they tell you network issue and everything. This is why this thing is getting more rampant, and it has become a source of livelihood to so many people now.
Sure.
You see some people, it's only POS they are doing.
Exactly.
You see some people in their shop, they do POS. They will tell you, Madam, Mama, I want to buy something. How much? 1,002. POS I want to pay. If you pay charges,
15 naira.
Something I want to buy from your shop.
Exactly.
You want me to withdraw from your sister that is in the front, and she withdraw from her. Before it's very wrong. The only place this apply as advantage is in the mall. Even in the mall itself, there are no longer ATMs outside in the mall. If you get there, you see, they'll tell you there's no money there.
Once I take POS, they'll be like, do you have an ATM? Okay, there's POS. Let me do this, let me do that. Instead of using ATM in the bank, or they'll be like, there's POS.
The fact that there's nothing for us to actually bring it, because we ourselves, we think that everything that needs to be done, it has to be done in a wrong way, not in the right way. It has to be done in a wrong way. the more people are still coming outside to do this POS, the more you're going to see new faces doing this POS of a stuff. If you go to the market now, you see people hawking money. The same way that the government actually banned people from spraying naira in the in any ceremony, it's the same way I expected the government to have tackled this thing. Why would they be selling naira to us in this, like, why would they be selling naira back to us when you actually need it? This is not the fact of, okay, I wanted to make an exchange, okay, this is a foreign currency with me, okay, I wanted to make an exchange, then you know that, okay, there will be a charges or there's going to be a cut down, but not selling naira with naira for us when we have some, when we are, the CBN is functioning. Or is it that there is no much cash being distributed to this bank around? Or is it that the production of naira in a day is not enough to go around the entire banks that needed to be operated? Why is it that the POS has more money than the banks that needed to be that we needed to run to when we needed a large sum of money? You can go to the bank and then you wanted to withdraw like 100,000 naira. They are going to tell you that it's not available. Why would it have to be like that?
I've actually seen someone that withdraw 200,000 in POS. It's very, very wrong.
Because imagine the person leaving the POS straight, and these pickpocketers now they come collect the money. They be like it was the POS that sent.
And the best part, there is this POS of a team. There's still a lady that is doing this POS that is using it to scam a whole lot of people.
Exactly.
Some of them has been caught.
Some people drop details of a customer. They will tell you.
Some of them are actually working with internet, all those scammers. Then they will use it to, like, this thing is becoming like a pandemic, and then it's getting too much. We are not saying that the POS should not exist. We are not saying that all these things should not exist. But we are trying to tackle the fact that why would the bank be available if at all is in entirely where all those rural where there's no bank, no internet connection, nothing, and like, let's just say it's just like a small village that has not been developed yet. Then we are going to say that, okay, it's because it's a village. Some of those people needed to learn that there's where you can keep your money and also get it back. But the fact that we are actually in an urban area, and then the entire city, if you go to Lagos, if you go to Abuja, you are going to see POS roaming around in the market, in the open space, at the bank, at the mall, even at the airport as well, that you can't even find an ATM machine in an airport. Like, come on! If you are expecting the government to tackle the most sensitive part, they won't go into the most sensitive part. They will rather look over it because they feels like that is not supposed to be. I remember the last time when they actually says that all those people making all those sachets alcohol, it's not good for the health, that it should be banned. You need to see how many people comes out to say that you can't do this, you can't destroy someone's business because it's going to render them joblessness and all that. We are not saying, we are talking about your health. We are not talking about what these people are doing. What they are doing is not good, because if you go to any of their factories now, you see the way they are producing this alcohol. You will not even dare to taste it. Now someone is talking about this POS of it, and there's people camping saying that you can't call the CBN into this because those people are surviving on this. It's a means of job provision for them. This and that, that and this. We are sorry, ma'am, but at the same time, we have something to tackle here.
Okay, let me ask, on the matter of job creation, if we had a better job, would the people fall into POS as a source of income?
Nigeria loves something that brings easy money. It's not as if no, Nigeria loves something.
POS is actually the easiest way of making money.
They love something that brings easy money. When someone is going to tell you that they can't do a monthly work because they feels like it's not going to give them that money that they need that very moment. They need something that is going to be easy. The moment you are going to be selling it at least 100 naira, 250 naira, they're going to feel like, I'm making a lot of money. But finding someone that is going to be like, let me work monthly, at the end of the month I'll receive my salary, is going to be like, and I'll stay broke. No, let me be touching money, even if not 10 naira, so they don't mind.
If a POS merchant and owner can be paying sales rep 15,000, 20,000 per month,
35.
you know, you should know that they are seeing more than that in a month. They are seeing more than that in a day. A POS owner can register.
I know they are seeing more than that.
Interest in a day, 15,000 as interest, because the more you come, 100 naira times 5, that's 1,000. And in a day they see more than
20,
more than
30
50,
people.
100 people coming to them to withdraw 1,000, 2,000. Sometimes they will tell you 4,000 is 200, 4,000 is 200.
Especially in school areas. All these
But they
airports
are
now,
saying,
probably 1,000. I'm sure 1,000 in airports will be 150, 200.
they are saying
That one I'm
no.
very sure of that. In airports, it will be 150, 200. Should be in our
Imagine.
community now. We can say, okay, they can say 1,000 is 100 naira. And in school, particularly in school, they will come 1,000 naira for you, 200 naira, 100 naira. I can remember then when they collect 15 naira for POS charges for 1,000. Then in school, they'll be like, it is 100 naira. And there's nothing you want to do because all of them they had meetings together. They've collided. Their head is in one place. If you go and meet this one will say the same thing. So you have no choice than to do what? Than to rejoice.
In my area, there is this big shop. If you look at this shop from afar, you think they are selling provision there.
It's
Because
POS.
the light there from afar.
So badly.
And the shop is white. Shop is very white. Shop is very white. If you get there, you see like seven POS market, 7 inside the shop. They just use iron burglary to just demarcate it. You can't enter there. Only your hands can just.
Your hands there.
If you're like cashier booths, that's long like this. I'm like, this business has gone 7. I don't call them merchant. They don't call cashier because the way they are all seated, fan they blow them for back. You come there, you want to go for never don't get anything. Oh my God, you get it, and they're always there till at least 10 in the night.
Because they are that nice. Go. They sell.
And now you can imagine the funniest part. An ATM cannot even stand outside like that, and then they still wanted to operate. Like, what is going on? Even in the bank.
So what does this say about banking system? Is banking system in Nigeria effective any longer?
I don't think so.
They are effective in their own way because they believe. Banking itself is a business. The best form of business is banking. Because as a banker, you are there to make interest. If you are not making interest, you are not moving forward. These people believe that this money they are selling to people is giving them more income to the bank. Now, on a normal day, you go to the bank, you want to save your money, they will just collect 5% on savings, I think 2% of commission on savings. Now they are selling this money out. They are selling our commission, they are also selling our money. Inside, they are eating their cake and they are having it at the same time.
Sure.
This is a two-way for them. Because you can't banks cannot just tell me they just be inefficient with their ATM, they will not be putting money in their ATM. They are saying this money is coming in. People that deposit money the day, they are much. But bank take in more than 50 million, 100 million a day on deposits. You can't tell me there is no money in the bank to give people. You are giving people 10,000.
If you just remove 50K, just like you, ATM is not remove money again. Kilo shelle. What happened?
The worst thing that can never happen to somebody is staying in a long queue.
Hey,
when you not get your own turn,
Then you can just walk past and
sometimes they say it is network problem. It's not network problem. There is nothing inside that ATM.
The last month that they
just to enjoy your own money.
Wasn't the last month that they said that almost all the banks were actually upgrading their system? And now I'm still wondering, what did they actually upgrade to? Because in the past few years, there's no functioning of ATM service, and then you hardly get cash. And then what are they upgrading it to? Is it to upgrade it to the fact that they wanted
their online marketing?
You just made me speechless right now.
Because you don't know why you are upgrading something and we're not seeing the effect of your upgrade.
Like seriously, the fact I'm still going to stand on. I'm not saying that those things should be totally cut out, but for the fact that it's becoming enough, like it's too much.
In my own suggestion to the government, I think if we I won't say we should scramble POS because it has good to the society also. Because it has created job opportunities for some people. People don't get job at least. They are getting salary from this, they are getting something from this. My opinion is, if you scrabble those selling this cash on the streets, if you scrabble it away, to me it's fine. But to just make this POS a means of payment to people,
Even some people does not have a license for that.
At all. And they said now they should collect CSC for POS and all.
People will just do small stood. They will just stand with
With one small banner pay you. All this charcoal, put and write it for them. POS is available.
Some people want banner. Some people carry calls back and start walking about the bus.
Even in the market, you just be seeing them. One who just
POS.
You withdraw your money from
Can just make this official to shop owners and supermarket. Okay, you want to get something, you want to buy something, pay with your POS. It's as easy as that. Because
Pay with your ATM.
It's your ATM, sorry. Pay with your ATM. It's as easy as that. But even these people that are the shop owners and shop and business owners, they often work and pay matter.
Stop selling money.
So
they should make sure that there is money in the ATM machine every time. Because they call it 24/7 now.
Do you know what about?
They said ATM machine is 24/7. Whereas it's not even working for more than 2 hours.
Do you know about bank will not stop selling money to POS because the main duty of a bank is to withdraw money and save your money. That's their main objective. And I cannot come to the bank and tell you, and I will say, cashier, I want to withdraw 200,000 from my money. You now tell me what did I want to use the money for? A bank cashier does not have the right to ask that question.
No,
At all.
And that's the main reason why they can't stop selling this money to people. Because you don't know who is who. I might be the POS merchant and I give you my card. Okay, go to the bank, help me use fast track, withdraw 200,000 from me. I want to use my money. You can't tell me, sir, I cannot give you 200,000. What do you want to use it for? It's a stupid question.
No, the only that cash
they don't ask that question. There's no question that they're going to. The only thing that they're going to say, we can't give you 200,000 because there's no cash.
That cashless money, then things are terrible. Parents are not taking the advantage. Like
everything that is going to happen, there is going to be advantage of people taking advantage of the other person. If this thing is going to happen, imagine that time. If you don't have cash with you to enter bus, they are going to charge you high. If you don't have cash and then you want to withdraw, they are going to charge you higher because Nigeria, they love to take advantage on the.
Then I remember doing that cashless policy then, cashless time then. If you want to carry bike, go another just shop, they will tell you you had 15 naira or 100 naira to the transport. Because you want to do transfer. Sometimes some people be like 200, be like, where am I going to?
But this country will be better if we deal on cashless policy. It will be a very good.
It is the way that way. Things even gets worse. I'm not
it's not that we can actually deal with it, but the fact that there's actually a rural and urban, that some of those rural areas they are not actually so
used with phone and home.
Like technologies and all that. That is the problem that is there. If at all those the urban and then mostly the educational system of Nigeria is actually way better. It's just going to be easy and that, but right now it's just going to be like, let's assume that Nigeria is getting better and then all this thing is still existing. All this thing is still going to be existing. There's going to be a top down on it. There's going to be action taken towards it because the government is not going to pay a deaf ear that what I'm trying to build, someone is in a corner trying to destroy it. That is it. But right now, everything is being on a deaf ear. Everything is falling on no action. So we just have to keep like, God, may the government answer us because this one is getting out of hand. I can't lie, it's getting out of hand.
Okay, if I may ask, what are the long-term implications of relying heavily on POS service?
Yeah, you might get scammed. Your details and everything is going to be I've already mentioned it. I say some of those POS they actually work with those internet fraudsters and then you might lose a whole lot of things.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say on this?
I said it up. Scamming is the major implication to all this because now there are so many ways people can easily get scammed. If you go to a POS merchant, you withdraw money. The teller alone you are being given.
Some don't give out teller this time around. Some don't give out teller.
The receipt they are being given. There are some informations there that you can only use to be scammed.
Some don't give. They just like
Some people don't need. Some people tell you, you know, very efficient. I don't need it. But even a PS owner, I don't see what they spend their money on except for network and the paper they buy. The business is so easy
They bought land.
so easy for them to enjoy.
They are building house already.
There was even a time I thought of open having a POS.
I
Because
also
then
did
then it
though.
was very
That's
cheap.
CBCC.
Even now to get the machine now is not expensive.
And now they'll say
It was
45,000, fifty-five
then
thousand,
it was 15,000, 10,000,
20K,
Now it has gone. It has
It's,
skyrocketed.
it
45,
has turned into
55.
a hot
It's
cake.
now rampant.
And the 55 I'm talking about is that small one that looks like a calculator.
It's now rampant.
But you see that phone, no, probably 75 upwards.
Those
Like
ones
that.
with a screen
And
touch
now,
and all that. It's not a hot cake because in a working system, this thing should you can just go into a mall and then you use it as a transfer, not by withdrawing from it. You just use it as a transfer. But now if you go into a mall and then you wanted to buy something, the first thing that they are going to say, are you doing transfer or you are using the POS? If you are going to use the POS, you have to put charges on charges on what? I beg the pardon, excuse me, what did you say? I have to put charges on what I buy from you. How? Because the bank is going to charge me. Is that not that bank? Did you not open it because of that business particular, or you wanted to use it as a side business?
so
There are so many things the bank will need to do. Like I said earlier, if the bank can scrabble merchants working money on the street to be a very good advantage. If they can scrabble working money in the street, it's a very nice advantage to us also. But having said that, there are so many ways we can improve this. One, the ATM's machine needs to be functional. All these needs to be functional because if these are functional, there will not be any more reasons why we need to rely on POS. Do you understand? If ATMs are being deployed, money are being deployed in the ATM, there will not be more reasons for us to rely on this POS service. If I can easily walk into an ATM machine, withdraw my money, go out, go there the next hour, withdraw my money, go there the next day, withdraw my money. Even POS merchant, they'll be the one to start begging us, come and withdraw your money. No more 100 naira, it's 50 naira.
exactly 20 naira, 30 naira like that.
Because the banks are giving them opportunity to want to increase this.
Sure.
Because if bank today now tell us that we close something is happening we have issues in the bank, that same day we start hearing POS with 100 and 200 naira because they will take advantage of it. That's why most of these people like staying close to the bank. When they hear any small issue in the bank like this, they increase the charges. They definitely increase the charges.
So my own feeling is that if this thing continue, the bank is going to be relevant. Like it's not going to be used. Like it's just going to be
No,
like
exactly.
somewhere you just go and then complain. And the most funniest part, there is now mobile app where mobile banking that where you can actually have your
Complaints.
not the- so it's just going to be like the whole bank is going to be wiped out, and then the next thing that we are now depending on is QS. And then if that time is going to happen, I tell you, no.
Imagine Opay just came from nowhere, taking over all the normal banks. Money points came from nowhere, taking over.
So it's in this country.
Different type of mobile banking
Exactly, Kuda.
that is already available now. Like you can't even count them. You just wake up one morning, you'll be seeing another one. Where is this one from?
It's even because we can rely on these people than the banks. Making transfer and making withdrawal from this bank is very fast and reliable.
Imagine you transferring money to Opay, ASAP, you will see your money, but try it with UBA. Just try it with Fidelity or FCMB or Polaris. Try it with GT Bank. God, now go swear for
There's
them.
something good working for you. Everybody will go for it.
To be sincere.
The online banks are now.
Nigeria is not just failing in a certain way. It's generally failing in everywhere. The banking system, the everything, and we really need a working system that needed to just put all these things away because you can't even imagine where you're going to start buying your own money in the
Sure.
amount of 500 naira. For 1,000, you need to pay 500 naira, and then above. No, everything needs to be cut down. There is boundaries to everything. Everybody can, if I thought the entire Nigeria can actually go into that POS business, They will, because
Sure.
everybody will start doing it.
Exactly.
Every neighborhood now, every neighborhood, one, two, three, four, every neighborhood. Before you can even cross to where you are going, you have already counted POS. Just
Very
reach.
soon, everybody will get your POS one. Will they
That
carry
is it.
POS
So
the
we now
waka?
imagine who will be withdrawing from.
Okay, as we wrap up our discussion on the rising cost of POS charges and the dwindling availability of cash in ATMs, it is clear that this issue is affecting millions of Nigerians. The convenience of cashless transactions should not come at the expense of accessibility and affordability. Okay, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We hope this discussion has shed some light on this pressing issue. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on global entertainment news. See you again next time. Bye.